Have you ever thought about what your perfect car would be? What about a Rolls-Royce or a Lamborghini? Isn't there anything to that effect? Fast, cheeky, and most importantly, expensive. For most people, that appears to be the case, but for some highly creative folks out there, money isn't an issue, and instead of simply acquiring their dream automobiles, they get their hands dirty and set out to make them. While you'll almost certainly never get to see these cars in action, we've done the legwork for you, and today we're going to look at some of the most extraordinary, crazy, and simply unbelievable cool handmade cars the world has ever seen. Are you ready to be amazed? Hello and welcome to another exciting video from our channel. In this video, we'll show you the world's 8 craziest handmade cars. But first, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Now without further ado, let us begin. Number 1. Maverick Flying Car. At first glance, the Maverick may appear to be an ancient car from the 1920s. Someone had not just the wild notion of combining a plane and an automobile, but also the mad intellect to build it. And while you can cruise down the highway in style, tucked away inside is your ticket to the airfield. A gigantic set of wings and crazily high canopy. When you accelerate down the airfield, you'll encounter a spectacle straight out of science fiction, an actual flying car. With a price tag of $96,000, the Maverick is a tad on the costly side for a car, but it's really cheap for a plane. Number 2. The Batmobile. What better way to make something cool in fiction even cooler than to make it in real life? Zach Mihajlovic began his own superhero journey there. Inspired by the 1980s version of the big screen Batmobile, Zach and his grandfather set to work building as close to a replica as they could. While there are 9 other replicas of this version of the Batmobile in existence, Zach claims to own the only one that is not only drivable, but also legally able to be driven, allowing for some truly fantastic rides around town. You could even use it to make homemade s'mores if you really wanted to. Number 3. Ice G-Wagon. It's exactly what the crew at Garage 54 in Russia did as a winter project. Building a fully working and lifelike Mercedes G-Wagon totally out of ice. Taking advantage of the cold, the crew coated the body and mechanics of a car in giant ice blocks, weighing a total of 6 metric tons, and froze them into place with nothing but water and Siberian temperatures. They chiseled down the blocks with an ice sculpting chainsaw to perfectly fit the design of the German luxury vehicle, and even added neon lights that glow through the translucent body of the ice car, giving it an almost magical aspect. The motor and other internal components are completely functional, and the so-called engineer behind this insanely fascinating invention takes it out of town to put on an impromptu performance for any passerby brave enough to go out in the Siberian winter. Number 4. Vador. Whatever you think of the Joker's reinvention, you have to admit that his purple supercar is stunning. While this may appear to be a modified Aventador or Lycan from Fast and Furious, this automobile known as the Vador can be yours for approximately the same price as a Toyota Prius. What makes this possible? Examine Matt McEntergart's dreams and hard work as a car designer extraordinaire. Matt has a custom car shop that aims to provide supercar-level luxury to the average consumer. By removing all of the body panels off ordinary, low-priced cars, he creates blank canvases on which to build whatever he wants for little than more than the cost of fiberglass and paint. With its sleek appearance and insane road handling, it's easy to understand why the Vador was the perfect choice for the type of car the Joker might race through the streets of Gotham in. Number 5. Lamborghini Aventador. While most people would describe it as a dream car, it wasn't enough for Russian YouTuber and technician Ilya Strekalovsky. Ilya thought that a Lamborghini would be more than just a dream car, it would also be a dream project. So he started to work building his own Lamborghini Aventador. This amazing blue supercar is made from the basic components and engine of a Nissan Maxima, while the body was handcrafted and custom mounted by Ilya himself over the course of several months, as he reveals in multiple videos on his channel. To improve the performance of the Maxima engine, Ilya manufactured any pieces he couldn't locate used or that just didn't exist because there isn't a significant market for handmade Lamborghinis out there. When the handcrafted Aventador reaches the streets, it always draws attention, and I completely understand why. You could stare at this car all day and never believe it wasn't a genuine Italian supercar. Number 6. Land Speeder. The Land Speeder, on the other hand, is certain to arouse your admiration. The Land Speeder was hand-dreamed and designed by none other than a YouTuber, the inventive engineer Colin Firth, and was plucked straight from the exotic realms of Star Wars. Colin has carefully fitted bits of sheet metal, fiberglass, and other materials to build the iconic outer body of Luke Skywalker's first vehicle from the first films, which began as nothing more than the body of a stripped-down golf cart. The Land Speeder is over 12 feet long and weighs just over 1,000 pounds, making it all the more astounding to hear that this huge contraption can reach speeds of more than 40 miles per hour on the highway. Number 7. Russian Cybertruck. Enter Garage 54, a Russian YouTube channel managed by an inventive auto technician that undertakes a plethora of unique automotive building projects. Following the hoopla surrounding the Cybertruck, Garage 54 set to work on creating his own version, and at first appearance you might mistake this for an unfinished test model from the Tesla plant itself. But take a closer look and you'll notice that this isn't your average prototype. The polished, angular body made from the body of a UAZ van and actual scrap metal matches the aesthetic of Elon's wild notion perfectly. While the car isn't perfect in every way, such as the lack of doors, forcing passengers to enter through the hatchback, it's completely drivable and has caused quite a stir on social media whenever passersby in rural Russia see a car that shouldn't even be available in major cities for another year, casually riding around. And at number 8. Limo Jet. A private jet, of course, but how can you improve on a limo or a private jet? Combining the two to create the spectacular Limo Jet. Take a look at this item. It's a real Limo Jet. The Limo Jet is a custom-built supercar that cost over $1 million to manufacture and is currently on the market for $5 million if anyone is interested. It's also completely street legal, despite being 42 feet long, and if you're riding in this fiberglass beast, the party doesn't stop when you walk outside thanks to its built-in external and interior sound system, replete with 12-inch subwoofers and a slew of cleverly hidden speakers. While the Limo Jet doesn't fly, traveling around town in it will undoubtedly attract more heads than flying, so that's a pretty reasonable trade-off for such a distinctive custom car. And while it runs on standard gasoline, I don't think I'll ever understand how you're supposed to park this thing at a gas station. And that's all we've got for now. Thanks for watching, folks. What are your thoughts on the world's craziest handmade cars? Do tell us in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. See you on the next video.